Finally, after a bunch of months, we're finally back again to playing Prince of Tennis 2005 Crystal Drive. It's okay, while we were gone, I managed to do a lot of work. I got, for example, 4 new characters. Now, usually I'd maybe give you a breakdown of these new characters, but instead of doing that, I figured since what I want to do next is a mixed match tournament, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into Team Edit here, which is a mode that we haven't seen before. And it's pretty simple in what it does. We're gonna edit this first team here, and it basically just allows you to edit a team. We're gonna go ahead and choose a coach. I'm gonna choose Grandma here. We're allowed to choose 4 characters to be part of our team, and conveniently we've unlocked 4 new characters, so we're just gonna go ahead and place them all in our team. So what better way to introduce them than to use them, am I right? Plus I wasn't exactly too sure how to go about this, since I didn't really know who to pick, but this should make things a lot easier. And I also like that they're all from separate teams, so there's a nice set of variety here. Where the hell is this guy? There he is, Sakurai. So let me just get my notes here, because I've written down everyone's name and their moves and stuff so that I can go over it and not sound like a total noob. Alright, so let's hop right into an official match. We're gonna go ahead and take on the first mixed match tournament, which is Area Mix. Ignore that. That pops up every time. That's save data from some doubles tournament I did. But I even went into the data, played the game, and didn't want to go away. I guess I didn't save or something like that. But anyways, you can see here we have the Segaku team available, as well as our team, and we also have, as the third team, a random team that's generated randomly. As you can see, it just randomly changes, which is a nice little feature. But we're gonna go ahead and pick our team, obviously, and I've gone over how mixed match works. But it's basically you take 4 players, a team of doubles and 2 singles, and you can use them in a match. Before the match, you can switch it up like I am now, but you don't, or rather, I don't really want to do any of that because it's the first time using it, so there's no point in switching them up. Plus, I have, well, to be honest, this is a team of all doubles players, so we'll see how it goes. But I think they're pretty good players, more or less. Let's see. Interesting. So we're facing off against a Futohime team for our first mixed match tournament, and we're facing off against Tetsu and Sakurai. We, on the other hand, are using Sakurai Masaya, so you're gonna see double Sakurai, and Kisaruza. Kisaruza? I believe that's how you say it. Kisaruza Atsushi. Kisaruzu Asushi. Whatever. The guy with the bandana. Which I've talked about a lot previously because we had to take him on in the first area doubles tournament, or just rather the first doubles tournament. And he was a pain, him and his partner. And I was talking about how I want to use him because he has some pretty interesting specials. And lo and behold, we managed to unlock him. Oh crap. Alright, good. Tetsu's specials are pretty annoying. We should be pretty familiar with them since we had to take on this same exact team in the area doubles. I believe they were the second opponent. The second opponent that we faced. Not entirely sure, but sounds correct. Oh great, he's gonna do this crap again. This move isn't as bad, it's just annoying. Well, that sucked. I don't know how I missed that. It's not necessarily that annoying, it's just the fact that I have to actually back up and know when it's coming. So if I'm all the way up the net, it's a bit fucking annoying, because it's a really fast lob, basically. Except he has no chance of missing. Which is one of the main problems with this game, that lobs miss a lot. But anyways, we have here one of Headband's specials, which we discussed last time. Ooh, I don't know how the hell I got that. It's basically a cord, or rather a net cord, where he hits the net. There's some really good rallies. Oh, I missed that. And it bounces, it hits the net and bounces up into the, whoop. Whoop, okay, whoop, ah, damn, I missed that. See, if I had trusted Sakurai and let him receive Sakurai's smash, I would have been able to get that hit, but it doesn't matter. Basically, yeah, it's a net cord, you hit the ball, it hits the net, and actually, it's really interesting, because if you hold down, it'll turn into a drop shot. If you hold up, it'll turn into a lob, and it'll basically, you know, bounce off the net. So that's a really interesting move. because I don't know any other moves that work like that, like they have extra input. I mean, usually it would just be, you know, press A instead of B, something like that, but enough of that. And aside from that, he also has 2 lob defenses, which I'm pretty sure we've seen before. By lob defense, I just mean when, you know, there's a lob. I think he can only use them by the net, if I remember correctly. Go ahead. Oh, right. If you try to use the drop shot, the direction changes. So I guess I shouldn't say up and down. I should more accurately say. Sorry about that. The dogs found nothing at all. They just felt like, you know, destroying my recording. But it's fine because we're back with more Princess Tennis. Crystal Drive 2005. What? No, said it wrong. Princess Tennis 2005 Crystal Drive. There we go. So as I was saying previously, when you use Headband's net chord specials, you want to aim in perspective to yourself. So if I'm on this side of the court and I want to drop, I would have to press up. But if I was on the opposite side of the court, and I would want it to drop, I would have to press down. So basically, the direction towards you for the drop in respect to the side of the court that you're on, if that makes any sense. And the opposite, obviously, for the lob. Jeez, I'm just fucking. Let me just go ahead and take care of the whole game. Oh, well. I should rely on Sakura a lot more. I mean, he's a doubles player, and I'm not trying to say, you know, doubles players are, you know, bad or anything like that. I'm just saying, what I was trying to say now is that, you know, he's a doubles player, so obviously he's good in doubles. So I should rely on him, unlike, you know, earlier or last season when I was using Jin, and Jin was the worst partner in the world. I mean, that's primarily due to the fact that he is at a low level, which, as you know, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I explained this, but oh yeah, here's the lob defense I was talking about. He has 2 of those. You can turn that into a normal smash, or you can feint it, which turns it into a drop. Or actually, no, I think the normal smash is actually a lob, I think. Something like that. I can't really read my notes here. But anyways, what I was saying is, the reason why the doubles levels are so low is because I need to unlock a mode that allows me to, like, kind of befriend my doubles player, which allows me to increase the level later on. So in order to do that, however, I need to do the mixed match tournament, and which is why we're here today. And oh shit, I almost forgot. For mixed match, it's only 2 games for a set, as opposed to the usual 6 games. So we really need to hold down the fort here. There we go. Alright, so it's at least a deuce. So we only have to win, or rather, they still have to win by 2. They don't win just by 1 point. Well, that'll kind of change everything. It's pretty interesting because I was planning on doing these, like, 1 of each episode. So, like, you know, the doubles would be 1 episode. The first or the second singles would be an episode, and if I need the first singles, that'll be 1 episode. But since it's only 2 games to a set, I don't really need to do that. So I guess that's fine. I get to do a lot more with my time, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. But all right, gotta go ahead and see if we can win this game. Since it's a tied game, there's no tiebreaker. Fuck. There's another deuce. Yeah, there's no tiebreaker, so we just need to try and hold down the next 2 points, and we've got this game down pat. As I've explained earlier a bunch of times with mixed match, all it is just you have a team of doubles and you have 2 singles players, and you compete against another team which has the same components. So your doubles plays against their doubles, and the singles play against singles, and whoever wins best 2 out of 3. Yeah, best 2 out of 3 wins the whole set. I had to think for a second. I was like, 2 out of 3, but there's 4 of us. But no, yeah, because doubles counts as 1. Sorry about that. Just the math and me being a little weird. And oh well. Alright, so we're here again with another match point for the opponent team, which is not good. We don't want to lose. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad, I guess, if we lost, because we'd be able to use all of our team members. Oh, fuck. I swung a little too early. And them's the breaks. So we lost to Fudohime in the first doubles match. Or I should say, in the doubles match, because there's only 1 doubles match. Bastion, leave me alone. I'm in the middle of a video. God. You guys didn't know Bastion is my obnoxious Australian Shepherd puppy who loves getting in the way of my recordings. Because he has a sixth sense, and he knows when I'm doing something that I would need, silence for. So he decides to make a lot of noise or, ask for attention conveniently when I start recording. Any other time he would just sleep, ignore me. But now he wants to play. Anyways, so we're up against Ibu Shinji. And we are using Oshitari Yushi. Oshitari Yoshi. Oshitari Yushi. I'll let you just start spelling out these names like letter by letter instead of just trying to say them. I mean, I'm taking Japanese class on Saturdays, so I have like a better understanding than I did when I played this game for the first time. But that doesn't mean I know how to say all of these names. My pronunciation is still pretty bad. Like, I can think of how to pronounce things just because of I've taken the classes, so I have a rough idea of how words sound. But it's not that great. Anyways, we're playing here against Ibu Shinji, who is the last character that we use in the national yeah, I believe it was the national singles tournament, which we managed to take down Atabe in the final round. It's pretty nice little set of matches we had. Rather enjoyed using Shinji. Here's one of his specials, the spot. I'm not gonna go over any of that since I already went over that when I used it. So instead we're gonna go and talk about Oshitari. And he's a really interesting player. Here's one of his specials, which is really odd, because you can pretty much just do that whenever, and it's a counter, but it's just basically it's just a special. I say it's a counter because he likes, or rather not he likes, he's sort of replicates Fuji, and Fuji's tennis is he has these bullshit set of moves that counter specific tennis moves, and that's Fuji's main theme. And Oshitari came out in the game, having the same abilities as him. That's one of Fuji's main abilities, which is a smash counter. You can do that anywhere from a lob, or rather from a smash, sorry. And it's a really great move. Well, that's that's the match. These matches are way too short. I only got over to talk to one of his specials, really. Well, that's alright, because we have a bunch of other matches, and since we're always guaranteed at least one singles match, no matter how good our doubles does, we're bound to talk to him again. Or rather, talk about him again. We're not talking to him. So, it's 1-1. And our next opponent is going to be Kamui Akira. And we're using Ame Hikaru. Hey, I can actually say that one. Ame Hikaru. Amen Hikaru. Ame. I think it's just Ame. Damn it, Bastion. Stop it. I don't want to have to edit all this out. Alright. He's a very interesting guy, because his main, I guess, gimmick is that he does puns. Like stupid little puns that I don't obviously understand because I don't speak Japanese that well, or at all actually. But he has pretty good stats. Yeah, that's some sort of play on words, but I don't exactly understand it. He has really good, rather good stats. He's a power player. He's basically Momo 2.0. What makes him better than Momo is that he has a wooden racket, and I've just noticed this, but he has crazy range. What I seem to assume is a lot more range than normal players, because it just looks ridiculous. But, yeah. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of power hits. He even has a dunk smash as one of his specials. So, it's a nice little throwback to the Momo days. And he also has a, what's referred to as a spinning backhand. And it's literally a backhand that he spins around into. So it's similar to the jackknife that we did with Momo, in that it's in the same position, and it's the same sort of maneuver, just really out there. And that's about it. He doesn't really have a lot of other specials that I can talk about. And he doesn't have a double special, or rather 2 double specials. Or no. One double special. I can't read my notes at all. I have horrible handwriting. Yeah, he has a couple of double specials. I don't know why. I just said one. Why can't you just be consistent? He has one double special, which I've used it before, and I believe what it does is that it just he actually goes up, smacks his doubles partner. I guess smacks some encouragement into him, and it just fills up your super bar, which is pretty great. And his other special is only usable when he loses his racket. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because all the guys from his school, I don't remember how to say them, they're the name of the school, they all have really good grip. Possibly because they all use wooden rackets, I don't know. And they also have, their coach even, his like special is, you know, to give you more grip. Or like, I think you just can't break your racket or something like that. It's really interesting. What's more interesting is that we're about to take down Kamui Akira. Because it's match point. Let's see if we can finish this off with a spinning backhand. There we go. And that's that. We've won our first match in the area mixed tournament. Taking down Fudohime Team. I believe it's Fudohime Team A. Or it might just be Fudohime Team, because they don't really have a lot of players. But, well, that was an alright match. I didn't really spam a lot of specials or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and switch up my team. Rather, the order of my team. I'm not going to, like, switch up the characters. I'm going to switch up the team just so, you know, get some, get some fresh teams out there so we're not using the same doubles and the same singles, because then that would be kind of pointless. So I'll try to, use up as many combinations as I can. But, moving right along, in the quarterfinals, our next team to take on is going to be, the St. Rodolfo team. This is going to be annoying as fuck. Oh dear. See you soon.